Hello my friends and welcome back to the studio. David Kessler here, part 2 of our multi-part painting demonstration, abstract painting demonstration. So what we've done so far is we have a canvas, we've got extra gesso on the top. I used Titan Buff and neutral gray number 6 in golden heavy body acrylic paint to do a light wash for an underpaint. We've also determined that our color combination is going to be a complementary color scheme of violet and yellow, with the violet as our dominant color and yellow as our accent color. So we're going to use a very simple system to determine our color combination before we begin, which makes our painting much easier. Very few decisions to make with regard to color because we already know our direction. We already know our intent. We already know what we're going to do with the color. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is go to the palette, look at the colors we're going to use, and I'm going to do some color mixing to show you how we're going to get ready to do this painting. All right, let's go to the palette. All right, so let's take a look at the colors that we're going to use for this painting. Got them all laid out here ready to go. We've got Benzimidazolone yellow, which is my cool yellow. I have diarylide yellow, which is a warm yellow. I have yellow ochre, Naples yellow, medium magenta, quinacridone magenta, ultramarine blue, dioxazine purple, probably the most luscious paint color I've ever used, light violet, teal, and a special blue violet mixture that I mix up myself, which is mostly ultramarine blue, quinacridone magenta, and white. And I use it quite a bit. That's the reason I pre-mix it in a jar. And of course, titanium white as our white. Okay. So remember, we're going to use this as our accent color, and I'm going to use these two to make violet with the ultramarine blue and the teal. All right. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is take some of this yellow, these two yellows. Maybe I'll even mix them together a little bit. We're going to make lighter values of these. Lighter values. Mix in some white. Right, I'm not going to be too concerned about that, exactly the result right now. Same thing with the yellow ochre. I'm just going to mix a lighter value. And that reminds me, hey, you got these lighter values to use. Use them. Right in the Naples yellow. In any of these, you know, I can mix these together. I can mix any of this other with it. I mean, whoops. You can just have fun playing with these and figuring out, you know, what these colors are going to look like. You know, and then doing other values of the colors. And I know mostly my values for the yellow are going to be lighter because that's going to be my accent color, and I want that to read as the lightest value in the painting. All right, so let's mix a little bit of violet. Now, when you're mixing violet, these are both cool reds, and you want to always use a cool red when you're mixing violet. I'm using my warm blue, which is ultramarine blue, which is blue mixed with red, right? Cool reds are reds mixed with blue. So both of these have red, all three of these have red and blue already in them to do mixing. Now I'm going to go a little bit out of the box too and use the teal with this because I love that mixture. All right, so let's do this first. And I want to kind of mix these in equal measure for the most part. Oh, that's luscious. Oh my gosh. And see, that's pretty dark. And I can't really tell what that color is. So to see what the color is, I'm going to mix a little white right here on the edge so I can see what that color is. See, and that's a beautiful violet. Oh my gosh, look at that. Woo! This also reminds me, hey, let's use some of that. Now what I'm going to do with that mixture, I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow ochre in here. I'm going to take the accent color and I'm going to begin to mix the accent color with the dominant color. You're thinking, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm beginning to integrate all my colors together. The accent color with the dominant color. And I'm also beginning to neutralize, slightly neutralize the violet. Okay, that's beautiful. Woohoo! Now let's take this and mix it with this in about equal measure and see what we get here. It's going to be a very different violet. It's a little blue, so I'll add a little more of this. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. There again, I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow ochre and put in here, right, to integrate the colors again. I have to neutralize that slightly, only slightly. There's a lighter value version. Oh yeah, golly, that's gorgeous. Whew. All right, now another mix that we're going to do is the teal mixed with this medium magenta. Look at that. Can you believe that color? Oh my gosh. That is absolutely stunning. Oh God. Whew, 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 whew. Make my heart run faster. Beat faster, whatever. You know what I mean. All right, so it's gonna, there again, we're gonna take a little bit of this yellow ochre and we're just gonna mix that in here to begin to neutralize that color just a bit. Add a little more white. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Gorgeousness, gorgeousness. All right, so right now, I've got 3 different violets. I've got this violet mixture, I've got this violet mixture, and I've got these 2 mixed together. So I got 3 gorgeous violets right now. And this dioxazine purple, I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm gonna show you what that color looks like. Once it's got a little white in it, look how beautiful that is. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of yellow ochre in with it. Maybe even more than that. Maybe even a little Naples yellow in there, just for fun, funsies. Oh yeah, babe, look at that. Oh, that's stunning. Beautiful, okay. All right, now this light violet is a beautiful, if you took this and added a lot more white to it, you would get to this light violet color, but it saves me time not having to mix it when I'm painting. So I have that already mixed. I'm adding the yellow to it. Let's get a little bit of this Naples in there. Oh yeah. Beautiful. All right. Now this blue violet, it's pretty intense, so I'm definitely going to have to add some. Well, that might be too much yellow ochre, but it might be all right. Okay, and some white. There we go. It's beautiful. Okay. Probably gonna have to put out a little bit more white, but we've got it, right? We've got several yellows that we're gonna use together for our accent area, our center of interest area. We've got these luscious violets, and I've taken all the violets. You know what I haven't done is I didn't mix any violet with the yellows. Why did I not mix violet with the yellows? I'm gonna do that right now. Because I also want to neutralize our yellows just a little bit. Add some white back in. There again, I'm integrating all the colors together. Okay. And same here, I've already got plenty of violet in here. I can just use some of that. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful color. Wow. Stunning. Some white. Yep. Same thing here, I've got violet already. Add some white. And there we go. Now, we have violet in our yellow and yellow in our violet. And I think we're about ready to paint. So let's get to it. Or, I should say, I'll see you on the next video to get started with the painting demo. See you there.